Yeah, over the last couple of quarters, CEO Cristiano Amon, he committed to things sort of bottoming out in the handset business, and he's also been continually talking about the diversification of the business. I had the chance to talk to Cristiano today, and he was definitely beaming with the results. He knew that they delivered this quarter, and of course, it was a beat raise, and that's what the market's looking for. But moreover, for the past several quarters, he's been really touting that yes, we have leading handset technologies, and of course that these chips are leaders in Samsung and many of the other top Android devices, and of course they still supply certain technologies to Apple. But he's been saying, hey, we do automotive, and hey, we do IoT, and by the way, we're getting into this AI PC boom, and they're playing in all those spaces. But they're not just playing well; they're doing really, really well. Remember in 22 when they put that $30 billion pipeline out for automotive, and everyone was like, wow, Qualcomm's really here to play. They just raised that 50% inside of 2 years, and now they're talking about a third of it being ADAS, which makes them not just a company supplying telematics and navigation and entertainment systems, but really being part of the core of a digital chassis.
Daniel, what did you make of the statement accompanying the release where Qualcomm said that China's Android market, which has been rather critical for the company, has started to pick up with consumers? They're shifting towards purchasing higher priced devices that can accommodate AI chatbots.
Well, listen, the China numbers looked good, and you saw that they mentioned it was about, 40% year on year in the China with the OEMs over in that particular space. Okay, so you have to kind of acknowledge what's going on with China and the Apple devices and the move to these high-end Huawei phones, some of the Honors, and these other devices, Xiaomi. Qualcomm is the supplier of the high-end chips to a lot of these companies. So while Qualcomm's tie to China is substantial with its mobile device chips, it is also a benefit if these high-end devices have more content in them from Qualcomm. So what I make of it is that while there is a lot of concern about the conflict, and you and I have talked about this in the past between US and China, on the handset side, Qualcomm is a critical supplier to these high-end devices. And if you look at the results, it looks like they're getting what they want in terms of market saturation penetration.